Hello, this is a Platinum 5 Ram VOD review, and the post on this one said they're a returning player, and they came back and they're playing Ramatra. So we'll go through. Here you are.
Greetings. We're in for a smooth ride, right?
3, 2, 1.
We're coming out. They got Rhine. Fine to poke those guys out. And already, you can really just go Nemesis and just start punching the guy. And it's your choice if you want to try and come up to here or just sort of outrange his hammer and just smack him until he has to back up. Or until he has to back up and loses a bunch of health. Ramatra with Staff is, he's basically two characters. Ramatra with Staff is this frail 500 HP guy, so... There we go. And I had a feeling Rhines love to charge every chance they get, but the good news is, good job getting charged here is what I'm saying, because he did it in view of all your teams, so he's the one that's in trouble. Now just block, wait for your shield, because there's that timing. Luckily you got healed instantly, but there's that timing where if Nemesis is out, there's usually 3 seconds to your barrier. So, that soldier's making it hard. If you wanted to go through Cafe, that would be a good way to do it too. Just say, that guy, I can't do anything about this guy. So I'm just going to focus on these two guys, not get shot in the side, and your team can deal with a pocketed soldier, probably, by themselves, is what I'm saying, so... We took the long route and they're kiting you, so we might have to just instantly block this out and just wait for our team. Throw a punch, block it out, hold the corner, yep. Poke those guys out. Probably a better target. Luckily, like, if these guys realized you left and they all did this, then you'd be in some trouble, but they did not. But just for future reference, there's probably a better target than the other tank here. But luckily his team just lets him die. I'm kind of angry for that hazard. Good use of Vortex to keep him from kiting. That's a big part of Ram is... you don't really have speed, so you kind of just stop the supports from escaping with Vortex, so... This is fine. And if you heard that soldier or saw that soldier... Because he's an issue. Luckily, your own soldier is kind of dealing with him. But if you see he's an issue that far away, you can actually just... And I know you're a returning player, but there's usually some sort of long rotation that is an option if you do it soon enough. And honestly, if there's a pocketed soldier up here, that you might want to just come up here and deal with it, but... Same thing with Hazard. Good job kiting this. Yeah, and that Vortex is a little too soon. I saw the vision, like you assume there's a group of people that'll kite this way, but sometimes you just have to wait to see what actually happens, because Moira just sort of faded through it and all that stuff, so we never actually got to trap anyone. And they're gonna get away, so the Vortex is really important so you don't end up just sort of standing there with no targets to punch. Mercy's annoying too. Press, you've got the advantage. You can always go Nemesis and block, so just literally hurl yourself at these guys if you have Nemesis. And you might want to choose the perk where you can detonate the Vortex in midair. Because there's been a few that have been just too low or off. That way you can just just put your crosshair here, fling it, and when it gets here, just pop it. So that's a very useful perk. And we did kind of, let me go back, because I was talking about the vortex I missed when you use your barrier. Yeah, like we're not really fighting. I guess I see you were trying to protect your Moira, but she's got fades, so like it's got a long cooldown. They nerfed Ram's cooldowns. It used to be he could shield and then nemesis and then shield and an infinite loop, but they didn't like that. So he's got actual cooldown timers now, so yeah, that 12 seconds is harsh. We would definitely want a barrier at this point because it's going to block Hazard's healing and the soldier, so yeah, just barrier, better usage of barrier there will help you play defense. Oh, we're taking so much, yeah. Remember what I said about base form Ram being a glass cannon? Like, your 500 health went fast, so you should have just hit payload. Now we're basically stuck blocking, so our ability usage and our cover usage kind of has thrown this. They probably will get to retake here. You can ult if it looks good, but just try and block now and live and see what happens in the next 2 seconds. Oh yeah, okay, we can do it. Luckily we had ult, so good stuff. But now our ults are gone, so we might struggle here. Come up and take the health pack room if you can. Use payload for cover. We can also use barrier, but it's like, again, are we gonna need it in the next 12 seconds? If so, just do this. And then once we get to the corner, then we want it here, and then we can push. So just sometimes we use shield just because we don't want to duck behind cover, and then we need it 5 seconds later, and it's a problem. Yeah, like Mauga, trading with Mauga, it's a lot easier to do that with a shield. Another vortex kind of thrown into the ether. We can just back this out. Yeah, and I might have kept going. Like, if you can, it would be good to sort of get on the back line. And I know Mauga's sort of in the way, but you had that window there where your Moira's ult was popped slightly later. You probably could have gotten here. And then just don't let Mauga just stand there and sort of heal off you if you can help it. Try and work the back line and get a vortex, like a thoughtful vortex on the squishies and trap them and kill them. Instead of just sort of frontlining and yeeting these vortexes, so. More ults. Yeah, well, they were gonna win that with Bob, so. Their turn to ult you guys. Good job! And there might have even been a chance, like, when you see the soldier here, a vortex here instantly, probably, it would have given you a tiny chance to kill him, so things like that stop people from getting away with the vortex. We're just using it for chip damage, which can be alright if it gets Mauga to pop his, whatever it's called, the haha. No. There it is. Okay, we got haha and Valk out, like, just hide. Those are two huge things, just wait for them to expire. Yeah, cause we can't go in while those two abilities are up, really. Unless something big happens. But we still stand here, get damaged, and shield, so that's kind of a... Yeah, sometimes we're just shielding to shield. Because I would have just wait out Valk. No harm. If they pop it that early, the cover's still right there, so... And Valk's running out. It's like, now we'd love a barrier because we're pushing him, but we don't have it, so This might be another cycle of, oh, we gotta pop Nemesis to not die, and then we just block, but... Yeah, we're stuck, yeah. And they keep burning you and forcing your abilities and your support's abilities, so it's just sort of better cover, better shield. And then everything spirals or snowballs, good or bad, from those two things, but... Who's gonna win? I have no idea. Soldiers down, that's good. Good kill on Mercy. Now it's sort of like, what doorway are we gonna stuff? We should probably just pick one. Ashe is here, so might as well just go up to the left one. Good block. And good cleanup kills, going for backline. I like how you didn't get stuck on the Mauga that time. Of course, they were just running in, so it was a little... You didn't have to poke out abilities first, but you at least know to go for backline if the chance is right there, but... Sometimes you'll have to poke out Mauga's abilities, make him run backwards, and then you sort of move up and slowly get yourself in range of backline. Because Mauga is definitely annoying.
Have I been wrong?
Push your limits.
Okay, they're on Hazard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And Hazard's in, so... Where's our shield? Like, where does our... I don't know where we put our shield, but, like, now the Hazard jumps in behind you. Now we want this, the healing and the damage follow-up to be stuffed. So this would be a good time to shield. Shield main. Because Hazard's in and we hurt him, so... We used it on something. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, we're just shielding to shield again. You can just play corner and poke. I mean, sometimes you have to trust your teammate not to get picked. Because if you think, oh, a teammate, I'll shield them, and the teams are 20 meters away doing nothing behind cover, it's like, well, Ram's shield is out, so we can just wait 4 seconds and then go, so. That Hazard, we can't do anything about him, really. But as long as you just focus on these guys, it's not like... Yeah, the good news is they're on Moira Mercy, so it's not like they're on a Kiriko. As long as you keep these guys busy, there's no way for the healing to get to this guy. In general, but especially when they're on Mercy Moira. If you just don't let these guys walk in, this Hazard's toast, really. And that would be like a guaranteed kill if you had Vortex. I think we're just eating the Vortex again, but just to give you an example, if you come up and, oh, Ashe, then Vortex here, and it's basically 0 chance for her to get out. Luckily, she didn't have Coach Gun to just pop, do that, but... This is good. That's the Junkrat's fault. I don't really blame you for that. We're down 1, so don't go for anything crazy. Just sort of hold the line or hold the corner. And limit how much chip, yeah, because that's what I was saying, like, hold corner. You don't want to get domed. You don't want to let them stand in a safe place, dome you, and then, oh, I gotta pop Nemesis, because this has happened, I think, at least once, probably twice. where we get this bad Nemesis forced and we use it to live, which is not. We want them to cross, and when they cross, then we dump Nemesis and start beating the crap out of them and vortexing and trapping them in and all that. It's just sort of. Yeah, like we've half lost the fight before it even started at this point, so. Good vortex though, that time it was just to try and keep them off, but. They're coming in, that's a good vortex, like this Sojourn's gonna get no healing or help. Yeah, and they ult and they all come in, so yeah, that was kind of unfortunate they all came in together, and your team was still, I guess the Junkrat was coming back, so. I don't really blame you. You would have had to have been a fast reaction to hear the Valk and back up. We more lost it at the first choke when we let them in for free, but. And we probably want to get back over to our right. If we don't think we can live, we can just do this. Because it's sort of like, where's our team? Scattered at dead or scattered, so just get out. Yeah, it's like, you might be thinking in your head there's more people behind you than there actually is. You've got 2 supports, and that's it. So. Yeah, it worked. I guess the rest of their team just wanted to sit payload, so it worked, but. Alright, we get out. And now this guy's trapped, so. I don't know why, like, the Rams low, their team's here. I don't know why we didn't just run at the supports or the back line. Like, now we do have an advantage. Now it makes sense to be running forward. Like, keep the Vortex, get here, and then Vortex here, and trap them in and punch them. So, we just haven't gotten to the point where we can actually do Ramatra things. If you watch a higher level Ramatra play, there's eventually a part where he's beating the shit out of people. I mean, that's the end goal, is to Vortex and punch squishies, so. Yeah, and he caught you, so. Yeah, we didn't even pop Nemesis. Sometimes it just catches us by surprise, but Nemesis gives you armor, so if you see that, okay, block, tuck, and use Nemesis, but I mean, to be fair, that's a 2 ults, you're probably gonna die anyway, but. I was just pointing out the chance. I think there was a chance to go backline before he even pulled that shit on you that you didn't take. Alright, I think you might have just accidentally hit shield here, but I like the idea, use it to take space. There's one fight anyway, so you can go slower if you want, but. Ana is totally out of position, like Vortex and beat the shit out of the Sana. Okay, there we go. Okay, and a small thing on that, what you can actually do, because the 500 health went fast, but I mean, when you're up here, I would just go Nemesis and start punching them already. I know it's lower damage per second, but you're in a brawl and you have 500 health unless you hit Nemesis. So I just hit it, start punching. You get armor from using the Nemesis form. And then what you can do is when you ult, it refreshes the armor. So I think it's 200-ish armor from Nemesis, and then you ult if you get low, and that's another 200 armor. And if you had done that, you might not have even had to ult. Or if you did ult, you'd get 200 more armor out of it. So it's a pretty useful trick on Ram to use Nemesis and then ult. Yeah. And they all just peeled for it. They were kind of far. If you see 3 people just straight up run from you in fear, sometimes you have to ask yourself, is it worth it to chase? Because they're going to look like geniuses if all three of them fall back and focus me. Where if I just sort of go back, they're in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. And the Sojourn 100% dies, because then it's like a 4v1 on the Sojourn, but those, that sort of micro tip on using the ult should help you too. We'll see if our team's got us. Looks like they do. And it's probably too risky to go for that, that Ashe. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, you see it, but there's really not a window on something like a Ram to actually get her. So it's sort of a bait right now. Just go back. Yeah, let's go back. Sorry, I missed if you had the shield. So we go for Ashe. Okay. I think the play was like shield off these guys and then go after Ashe, and then we thought better of it. Okay, I was just wondering if you still had shield, but you didn't, so. And we should be blocking, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just we got another sort of early forced, I think what'll help is let's watch it from there, Ram. Okay, we're using a better shield here. We have an advantage poking. This Ram gets low. This Ram pops Nemesis, wait it out. Yeah, I can see he kind of shoots backline a little more too, which is a small improvement. Like, if there's a blocking Ram in your face, it's better to shoot the support and make them back up than it is to shoot the Rams. So good target priority by their Ram. And at this point, your Nemesis is running out, so notice how he pops his Nemesis form first for 200 armor. And then he layers his ult on top of it and gets more armor. So yeah, he just played that so much better, baiting your abilities out, poking, and then using the Nemesis and then the ult layered. So that's just because I saw so many good things from their Ram that it's like, let me just go to them. But so yeah, just not better shield and better Nemesis. Sometimes we just pop them too early. And that shield too, it's like, if we were gonna run up here and hold this corner, I think this might be a good play. But knowing your play style, you're not. You're just gonna shoot their Ram and just let him take all your attention. So I feel like if you pop this shield, literally just run up here and start punching the shit out of people. And this corner will be yours if you use both those abilities together. But yeah, we're just kind of reacting to what their Ram does. At no point have we ever actually tried to get closer to their backline and punch the shit out of them. So Bob's in. Yeah, their Ashes had really good Bobs where they're sort of on a corner where he can see everything, but it's just sort of, if you're passive enough, eventually they'll be able to line up the perfect Bob. It's not like they're pressured. And we see that Sojourn to our right, really can't do anything about it. Just try to reduce how much poke you take. Yeah, and I don't like, even I know you meant to put it here, but even if it's here, like, what are we doing? Just put it in front of you. Don't get too fancy. The one time it might be worth it, and I'm just giving a random example, but let's say you're here and for some reason their soldiers here and you can't go for them. You'll just shield off the small doorway. But if you're not shielding off some small doorway, just put the thing in front of you. Don't get too fancy with it, because they'll just walk through it or to the side or something. Shooting Ram instead of the Ana is another sort of micro thing. Luckily your soldier kills the Ana, but there's been a few times this game where there's just an Ana right there because it's Plat and we don't go for her. Good job shooting backline there. As soon as I say that, you like, you know what? I am going to shoot backline, and good job, but... Another... yeah, sometimes you might need to work on this, because abilities that go on the ground, like shield or, what is it, hazards, wall, they actually are skill shots, even though you don't think they are. Like, getting something on the ground exactly where you want is kind of hard. Like, you might even need to practice it in the practice range, which I know sounds silly, but like you wanted it here and we missed by just probably 20 pixels and then it goes high, but good job resetting to a corner. That means we can keep our HP and maybe even our barrier. Ram's coming in and it's sort of, you've got Nemesis and ult, so what you might want to do, it's risky because they have an Ana, but if they didn't have an Ana 100%, I might try and sidestep and Vortex and Nemesis these guys. Like, the goal is to get to the squishies again, because I've said that a few times, but it's just, if we back straight up here and give them all the space, we've already half lost. Yeah, we've already half lost. I know that's sort of pessimistic to say it like that, but we really have. Like, the fact we're not going to try and push these guys is sort of criminal. We're just gonna back up and be a block bot. Okay, well we are gonna punch, but we're gonna punch the Ram, which is like meh. Okay, I want to see a good Vortex. Good Vortex. Oh, they got away. It's too late now. They're so far away. Honestly, I would just go back and punch Ram now, because it's like you can't even reach those guys anymore. He's gonna get kept alive. Yeah, and you trade each other, which honestly isn't bad. If they didn't have a Mercy, this would be great, but... Hope your team touches. At least they don't have a Ram anymore. Good Vortex. We use Nemesis for the speed to get back. And that's another thing. If you ever think there's going to be a fight right out of spawn, cancel Nemesis form like here. Or like here. That way it starts the cooldown as soon as you cancel it. Because that actually did come into play where we need Nemesis to confirm this kill on the Ana and we don't have it. That's unfortunate. Oh, and we got domed again. Yeah, remember the 500 HP thing. Yeah. So I think that's all she wrote. Or it's overtime. But I think we covered all your weaknesses already, and I don't want to make these too long. So definitely better usage on the abilities. More poking, more positioning to go for backline, or to just take cover so we can keep our HP and not have to just keep backing up and using our abilities to only block, because there was zero backline pressure this game, if I had to sum it up. And then I went over the reasons why, but there was just no backline pressure. So that should help you on Ram, and good luck coming back to the game.